G'day, Shrek here. Today we're doing a cover through of the essential accessories you need to make your spearfishing videos pop. Anyway, so my name's Shrek, Noob Spearer. Welcome to the Noob Spearer YouTube channel. We've bought a couple of these, the GoPro 7 Black, and we have had to go out and buy all of the extra paraphernalia to start making spearfishing bits. So here's a quick guide of what we've bought and what we recommend and why. We've had plenty of help along the way, so bear with me. Let's hook in and get into essential accessories for your spearfishing bits. Now all of the accessories will be down in the description below. They will be Amazon affiliate links. So we make a little bit of coin if you do buy something through one of the links. Just wanted to let you know before we get started. Now I'm going to start at the back end. I recommend that you sort out your PC situation and definitely get an external hard drive. Something like this from Western Digital. This is a 6 terabyte model. Now you're thinking that's friggin' huge. From what I've heard, if you're filming with any sort of like high-end resolution, you're going to have big videos. You're going to have big video files, and you're going to want to store some of that footage for later when you're splicing in and making films of your own. So definitely look at something like this. This is an external hard drive, so it doesn't slow your PC down. Essential if you don't want to, if you want to get the max speed out of your PC while you're editing, because it's an absolutely painful process. So back end, but external hard drive, number one. In a later vid, I'm going to talk a little bit about the settings you want to program into your GoPro to get the most out of the footage. But we're basically recommending filming in 2.7K. Now, you're going to have some big video files and it's quite difficult. It's a lot of work for your PC to go through. So you're going to need to get something with a really good fast video card and something with a lot of processing power, preferably a solid state drive. Turbo loves this Max. I'm more of a PC man. We're still settling into this whole thing at the moment, but if you want to run one of the more premium editing subscriptions like say, Adobe or Avid, you're definitely going to need a really good PC. So yeah, no specific recommendations for that, but just a couple of things to keep an eye out. Right, number three, and maybe some common sense, but it's a spare battery. In fact, 2 spare batteries at least. And you want to get the charging station, because otherwise you have to use your GoPro to charge the batteries, which is a slow and tedious process, as I found out the other day, because I didn't get one. So save yourself some trouble. Get 2 batteries and a GoPro charging. Also, aftermarket options, the Wasabi battery or the Smatree, they're both good aftermarket options if you want to get away from the GoPro stuff. Maybe save yourself some dough, but the GoPro batteries are pretty well priced, so I got a couple of them. So charging station, spare batteries. Number four is this. It is a smart suit. Now the smart suit. Number 4 is this. It is a smart suit. Now the smart suit will allow you to take your GoPro down to 60 meters. Now I haven't quite. Suit will allow you to take your GoPro down to 60 meters. Basically, the GoPro housing is recommended that you only take it down to 10 meters or 30 feet. You know, a lot of guys are going a lot deeper than that. The other added benefit of having a Supersuit is it saves your lens from scratches. It's a bit more shockproof if you drop it and things like that. And while you can't access all the settings through your rear screen and things like that, if it does get broken, it's probably just going to be the $50 or $60 case rather than the actual GoPro itself. So, smart suit, hook in. Next on the list is an SD card, and I'm recommending this one. It's got awesome reviews and it's known for its reliability, and we've chosen the 64 gig card because the 128 suffers from slightly slower speeds and is a little bit less reliable. Apparently they're still good, but we've gone with the 64 gig cards. But this is what we're recommending, the SanDisk Extreme Pro SDXC. And it's, yeah, like I said, 64 gig. The speeds are impressive and they're renowned for their reliability. There are 2 other cards that come recommended. The LiQWYD 1000X U3s and the Delkin 1900X V60s. I'll link them both up in the description as well so you can check them out. The last essential accessory on this list is the mount. Now, a lot of guys argue about what mount's better. I've talked with lots of people and I've even started using this myself, and that is the head mount. You put it on like so, and there's actually two options for this. One I'm going to link up as well that's been specifically made for spearfishing. It's got a chin strap feature on by Marco, and I like that idea because it's just going to stop you from losing it. But what a lot of guys do is they put this on like that, then you put your hood on to make sure that you're not going to lose your camera, and then then your GoPro's here, and the tricky thing is you've got to put your mask on and actually pull the strap on over properly, but that way your GoPro's secure and you get really good footage of someone's head, provided you slow your head down and you're moving slowly, which is quite hard because it's spearfishing, you're exciting, especially when you're learning and when you first get your GoPro. So just slowing down your movements, but if you've got the camera angled slightly down as well, I've noticed that, good advice from a mate, Matt, you can see your hands and the full gun, and that sort of just adds an element to the footage. Whereas if you've got a spear gun mount and you want to film your mate, potentially you've got to point a loaded spear gun at your mate. Not a great idea. Plus I find that it's just not as natural footage from the gun mount. You get some cool kill shots and stuff, and it does add something, but I think if you're just going to have one primary mount, definitely get the head strap mount, and I like this one by GoPro. But yeah, also check out the Mako range, which I'll link up in the description below. So based on the advice of some legends like Daniel Mann and Buddy Walsh, I've put together this list for you guys. I hope you've got something out of today and maybe just got a few things to save you some time researching. Any more questions or comments with regards to what accessories you think, they're always welcome in the comment. Give us a thumbs up if this vid's helpful. And look, subscribe to the YoungBloods Daniel Mann YouTube channel, because we're going to be dropping a whole lot more stuff as we learn how to use these things and get the most out of them. And really looking forward to dropping our first spearfishing film soon. But with that, I'm out. And right after I said I'm out, I'm back again. But just wanted to show you a couple of quick clips of the day out diving I had. And I left a plastic cover over the lens so the footage wasn't as good as it could be, and it was overcast. The viz wasn't great either. But here you can see some rays. It was pretty cool to drop in on them and just have a sneak peek over some sand. Meant to be on top of the reef, but we missed it. But this drop here is over top of a rubble bed in about 10 or 12 meters, maybe 30-35 feet, so nothing too extreme. And you can see some of the weed, which is red. That's the last color to go. Now my editing software here is trying to drop some auto color correction, and you can see it sort of coming in and out, and it's not the best. So my PC's already stressed out trying to do this, so I'm going to take my own advice, probably upgrade my PC, and I want to use some better editing software. At the moment I'm using Wasabi Video Editor Plus, which is great for hacking together a quick video, but it's nothing for color grading or doing any of the trendier stuff you see some of the guys like Brody Moss from YoungBloods do, or Daniel Mann. So long way to go, but at least starting to get the wheel turning, and you can see some of our early, well, my early work. Probably Turbo doesn't want to be associated with this, but anyway, like I said, subscribe to the YoungBloods Daniel YouTube channel, and thanks for checking out our vid today. Here's a Spangled Emperor, and just like this vid, it was a swing and a miss. Alright, peace out.